Okay, David, I guess the first question is, you've mentioned the defence in weeks gone by. There was a couple of clean sheets in a row, but it seems to have fallen apart again for you.
Yeah, they played well tonight, mate. They played well. I don't think it fell apart. I think that's a little bit tough. But obviously they pressed well and put us under a little bit of pressure and did a good job.
Yeah, well, I'll put it this way then. It seemed that at times the front line was covering up some deficiencies in the back line in past weeks. Now with Matt Thurtell gone, it seemed some of those deficiencies at the back became more obvious to me.
So Matt Thurtell was our defensive line, was it?
No, I'm saying, my question is, does having less emphasis placed on Matt Thurtell at the front make him more susceptible at the back?
No, I don't think so, mate.
Yeah.
No.
Fair enough. Steve?
You have spoken during the week, Dave, about having to come up with some solutions to what you called life after Matt Thurtell, and we're thinking more about the front third. You think you learned anything tonight in terms of that?
Yeah, definitely. I thought we learnt a lot from it. We've obviously had a look at where we're going and what we're doing, and to be fair, it was thrown upon us a little bit earlier than we planned, and we've probably just not had enough time to work with it, and we're a little bit green up front there, and we need to get back on the paddock and reassess where we're at.
I think it's hard for me to remember a game where you've actually had so much ball but not been able to penetrate very much tonight. Was that lack of execution, or was it just good defence by the QAS?
Look, as Largy said, to reiterate that, I thought QAS defended very well. They showed a real desire and a commitment to block our passing channels and stop us playing forward. So yeah, I think credit goes to them. But we did have a lot of ball, and maybe something we need to look at to make sure that when we do get it, we use it a bit more effectively.
I noticed in the second half, David, you were asking the boys how much they wanted to win the game. Any doubts in your mind that they weren't hungry enough tonight, maybe?
I think they showed us tonight that maybe not all of the boys, but some of the boys probably just relaxed a little bit, and maybe we didn't do our jobs well enough to prepare them. But in saying that, they'll feel the pinch during the week for it.
At the end there was a free kick and there was a bit of a scramble on the line. From where I was sitting, it looked like it might have gone over. Is that just from where I was sitting?
I think you were like me, Michael. You were hoping that, you know. I don't think it did. No.
Okay.
Was the disallowed goal offside? The header?
It's hard to say from us. You might have had a better view than we did.
First half, I thought right at the end there, you probably got out of jail. It probably wasn't your best half of football. Graham, what was the dressing room like at half time?
I think it was a good time for us to score, to be honest. I tend to agree with you. We've certainly had better halves of football this year. The dressing room was okay. We just tried to adjust the boys. We just wanted to make sure, obviously, with the press that the QAS were putting onto us, we just wanted to try and play into areas, into zones where their press wasn't going to be so effective. And I thought certainly to start in the second half, the boys did that. But as the game got a little bit more frantic, I think we sort of drifted away from that.
You think you conceded 2 soft goals tonight?
Well, we certainly conceded one soft one. That's for sure. Yeah, probably. You're probably right, Steve.
And would it be fair to say that some of your big guns tonight just didn't fire?
I'll certainly say Kingy didn't fire tonight. He was well off tonight from his expected delivery. In saying that, just like Thurtell, one man doesn't make a team.
I think you have to give a lot of credit to QAS. They worked their socks off.
They were fantastic tonight. Yeah. You know, they came with a plan, they executed it, and they man-marked very well. And for young boys, I thought it was fantastic. And you know, it just shows how good. And I said it in the programme how good that programme is, and you know, they did well. Yeah, I don't think you can take that away from them.
Yeah, now you're a coach obviously with a lot of experience at the QAS and the program. Is it hard sometimes to convince your boys that they are in for a tough game, especially when you've played a team tonight who'd only taken 1 point from 7 games?
Mm. Yeah, look, when I was at the QAS and working with Mike, it was very easy to motivate boys to perform against the bigger teams, and I suppose that was something that Josh did tonight, and he put us under a tremendous amount of pressure, and our boys, they might be a lot more experienced, and maybe, just maybe, they took the foot off the pedal early on and thought that it was going to be easy, and they got themselves into a hole and probably found it hard to dig themselves out. Once they got a hold of the game in the middle of the park, and you know, they made it very, very difficult for us, and it lifted their spirits, and you know, I think, as Graham said, we were really fortunate to get the goal right on half time, just to give us a sniff, because if we'd have gone in 1-0 down, I think, you know, Josh would have been really pumping them up, and hey, again, I can't speak more highly of that programme and of the way that those boys applied themselves.
Okay, now you've got two games coming up now against much more streetwise teams, you can say. This must be a pretty deflating sort of result for you at the moment. Do you think you can get them back up, Raj?
We have to. We have to at the end of the day. That's what we're here to do. So yeah, look, we'll certainly watch the video and make sure we make some adjustments. But yeah, it's our job. We got it. End of story.
Yeah.